Everyone is having a gorgeous Sunday. My best friend who lives down the street hurt her leg. She heard something pop in the back of her knee, and she can only keep it straight now. And she has a little puppy named Georgie who's really precious. So I have tasked myself with walking Georgie, and we just went and had a beautiful walk in the neighborhood while he does his business. And I'm feeling energized. And my little Apple Watch is very happy with me because I clocked in some good activity this morning. I'm happy with me because I got to take care of Sherry and George, and I got some exercise. So it's like a 3-for-1 deal. I may end up having to take her to the hospital later today or possibly tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see who's here today. Hi, Jorg. Hi, Jill. Hi, Marianne. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So let's get to the lesson at hand. I put on a little sweatshirt. It's like 64 degrees out. But it was really, it's gorgeous and clear. It felt great to be outside. I love being outside. The word of God is given me to speak. Lesson 276. What is the word of God? My son is pure and holy as myself. And thus did God become the father of the son he loves. For thus was he created. This, the word, his son did not create with him, because in this his son was born. Let us accept his fatherhood and all is given us. Deny what we created in his love and we deny ourselves, to be unsure of who we are, of who our Father is, and for what purpose we have come. And yet we need but to acknowledge him who gave his word to us in our creation, to remember him and so recall ourselves. Father, your word is mine, and it is this that I would speak to all my brothers who are given me to cherish as my own, as I am loved and blessed and saved by you. Lesson 276, the word of God is given me to speak. It's wonderful that you're still in bed, Marianne. That's what Sunday mornings are for. Sunday morning is a sleep-in day for sure. Welcome, everyone. Okay. I will now channel Mary Magdalene for us. She will bring us her wisdom on this lesson. The word of God has given me to speak. Greetings, beloveds. One moment, please. Beloveds, each thought that you think, when thought with the mind of God, will then allow you to speak the words of God. When you think and when you speak without love, when you think and when you speak with an egoic mind, you're bringing in a consciousness that believes in fear. It thrives on fear. It exists through fear. The ego believes that it must protect something, and it begins to look upon all things as unsafe and as an enemy, a thing that must be protected against. Beloveds, when you have shifted your consciousness to think with the mind of God, to speak with the words of God, you have thus come back to the source of your soul, the source of your very beingness. And then the words that you offer to another are tinged with love, are filled with love, for that is the very essence the very purity of your heart with which you have been created, with which all Christ consciousness has been created, and the separation and the division and the layering and the dimensions and the species, and the world, and planets and the stars and the galaxies. All this has been created through mind that had decided to be other than love, to see what was available. It created a veil of illusion that you live within, that we live within in portions of our consciousness. Beloveds, those of us who have decided to reconcile, those of us who have chosen to remember ourselves as a Christ being, bring forth a consciousness. And this is the voice with which we speak to you today. You are but a remembrance of all that you have ever chosen to believe about yourself. But if you allow yourself to go beneath the mind that has ever chosen chaos, the mind that has believed in separation, if you allow yourself to come to the still, calm, quiet mind of God that is within you, that speaks to you always, when you lend yourself to the voice of God, you listen to love. And then you begin to think with love, and then you begin to see with love, and then you begin to speak with love. And beloveds, this journey is so close. It is merely a thought away. It takes a willingness. All are granted free will to choose to listen to God, to listen to something else. And for many, many incarnations, beings have chosen other in the consciousness of their own divinity. They have chosen other than to remember that they are as God created them. They have chosen other love, and there have been worlds, and there have been wars, and there have been floods, and there have been fires, and there have been earthquakes and tsunamis, and everything, the horrors that you can imagine, that you have seen, that you have experienced. There have been battles, there have been wars, there have been bombings, there have been obliterations, there has been decimation. All of that in the name of, let me see if I can create other than how God has created. Let me see what I can do as the sorcerer's apprentice. Let me see what I can do with this magical power. But if it is not fulfilled and sustained by love, beloveds, chaos ensues. Understand that underneath all of it, God exists. He is watching his children at play in the field of madness, and still continues to only love. When you are willing to step out of these realms, when you are willing to say, I choose no longer the chaos, I choose instead the stillness, you will find that there will come peace. And in that moment of peace, you may experience what is considered to be a sense of boredom, a sense of ennui, a sense of what do I do now? And all that there is to do, beloveds, is to be love, is to be light. Listen for the word of God, for that is the truth of you. And then allow the words that you speak to be those that are spoken to you. Allow the words that you speak. Just is for when you allow yourself to speak only love, when you give up the harsh criticisms and the complainings, and you allow yourself to truly be as God created you, the facade of everything that you have imagined yourself to be falls to the wayside, crumbles before you, and you will be blinded, truly blinded by the light of true love, of true happiness, of true peace and true joy. Allow this to be the way that you choose to operate, beloveds. Allow this to be the way that leads you to love. And when you know that in your journey you are struggling, ask for assistance. Ask for us to join with you, to bring you back to the pathway of mastery, mastery of self, mastery of your free will, It says that you will choose love at every moment, for love is truly all that exists. So go today, beloveds, on your journeys, on your chosen paths, and bring and speak the words of love in all that you do. Forgive quickly, apologize quickly. And indeed, there will come that moment, that exquisite moment, when you will come to realize that there is nothing to forgive. For it has always been love, and it always will be. Blessings to you, beloved brothers and sisters. Go with my love and call upon me so that I may be of assistance to you. Spend time within and allow the truth to emerge. Greetings, and I will speak with you again. Hey, Valerie. Thank you all for being here. I love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.